This is Megan, and I'm going to talk to you about the system of light. So, with the system of light, we have light, and then we have its opposite, or the comparison, which is darkness. So, the system I'm going to talk about today is the light that we get from the sun. If I take this lovely plate here, and I move it in front of the sun, I am able to see a lot better, and I cast a shadow over myself. So, I was noticing today, as I was carrying my son in his car seat carrier, that I needed to turn him because there was light in his face. Well, I was looking to see if there was light in his face. And instead of looking at where the shadows were so that I could turn him, I started to look toward where the sun was, which, as I'm sure you've all experienced, is not so great in your eyes. And so I had this thought come to my head of, I really need to start looking at where the shadows are instead of where the sun is so I can stop damaging my eyes. And it made me remember when I'm slaying dragons and I'm doing the right and burn, I often learn a lot from my dragons. Or the dot people. So the dot people will say something, or I'll have a dragon and I'll have this realization of what I need to do in the opposite form. So we have our light, which in this case we're talking about is the sun, and we have our darkness, which is our shadow. And the light would be our inspiration, our good ideas, truth, and then the darkness would be the negative emotions and the dot people and the slaying dragons. So if we focus on the light all the time, sometimes we miss out on what the shadows are teaching us. So don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I definitely think it's good to focus on the light and to look toward the light, except for the sun right in your eyes. It's not a good idea. And that's a good thing. But I also don't want us to take out and miss out on these opportunities of the darkness that's around us. It's going to be there no matter what we do. It's going to stay there. Just like our trials, we can learn from our trials. We can also learn from the darkness that's overshadowing us, that's behind us, that's in front of us. And the light illuminates those moments that we need to heal. And once we're able to see that for what it is, and to see that darkness as a shadow that's showing us something behind us or in front of us that we need to get moved and cleared out of the way so that we have more light within us, then we're able to appreciate those shadow times of our life more and those shadow experiences so that we can again continue to focus on the light and move forward and not be in the darkness.